Folks, Rich Pasini from rjpasini-com. Come to you today to do a quick demo on a Brother printer. Over here, I'm going to move my webcam down here. It's the Brother MFC-210C. And I just want to talk a little about it. I tell you what I can do and what I can't do with it right now. At this point in time, I can't do any copying features with this here to show you that it does print and it does work. For the simple reason is it needs ink cartridges. And if anybody knows anything about the Brother printers, or any printer for that fact, that if you have to replace the ink cartridge, it will not let you go any further than that. So that's one issue I have with it. Does the printer not work? No, it does work. I'm going to do a scan. I did a test scan earlier to make sure everything does work. And this is what we're going to put in there. I'm going to show you from start to finish. But I just want to tell you a little about the condition of it. The printer itself is in pretty decent condition, clean somewhat. I mean, considering it was an considering it was a pre-owned printer. It does have like a little minor, you can't see it in there because the glare is blaring it out. It has a little fade mark over here and a couple little scuff marks or scratch marks over here. Nothing really bad as far as that part goes. The face of it's pretty clean. Little markings up here as well from probably handling it or whatever. You do have card readers over here. Okay, you definitely have card readers over here. You have a detachable tray that comes out. Okay, I put paper in this to show you, but it does hold the paper in, of course. This here lifts out, of course. There's nothing wrong with it. I thought at first this was broken because you always see these little things on the sides here. You think like right away that maybe it connects into something, or I should say I'm talking on here on the inside. But no, it just drops in here like that, so it's not broken. So you would just lift this up here, take your paper out. If you're going to leave it fixed, you might want to open this up first, this part here first, before you put the paper in. So you got that going on. All right, that's the paper tray. Okay, so let me just put this back in here again. I have it on a rag, so it makes it a little hard to lift it up to put it in here because with the rag in there, it was getting jammed. I don't want to scratch my desk, that's why I did that there. Again, I can't do any copies to show you that it prints out copies because, again, it does need ink. The way they have these printers configured, you would think that it would lift up from the front. On this particular Brother model, it lifts up on the side. When you have the door open over here, you have access to the print cartridges. Okay, these here, in order to remove them, you would have to push in like this here. Well, actually, I'm on the wrong one here. You'd push back in that direction, and then you would lift out. These are the type of cartridge it takes. These are original Brother cartridges. And they are showing that they are empty. As you can see, there's nothing in there. However, if you're a person that likes to refill cartridges, these would probably be the best type to get because you can see the refill when you're refilling it. But make sure you don't overfill it and you refill it the proper way. If you are going to refill it, they'll probably tell you, there's probably YouTube channels out there, videos on how to refill these things without having the ink go dripping all over the place. Most of the times I've seen the ones like my HP, they always have the the clamps that cover it. They usually go on it, but if you're going to do this without the clamps, which you don't have them here, the clips that go on here to protect it from dripping, what you could do is put a little piece of masking tape over here, clear tape, as you're filling it up, and then take it off. That's basically you could do with that there. However, you will need to order these cartridges, and I would just get the complete set, which you're better off because they're all, according to this, they all have to be replaced. Your black, your yellow, the cyan, and magenta. Okay. Now, also, the most cords, when you plug in a USB cord, however, you are getting a brand new USB cord with this printer. It's still wrapped, okay, brand spanking new. Most printers, I don't know, sometimes people include these with their printers and some people don't. I include with my printers whenever I have the opportunity. If I can't pick up a brand new one, I'll get you a pre-owned one, but like a new condition. So you are getting a brand new USB printer cable. And it tells you right over here, it's got a little indicated USB. This is where you're going to plug it in. But the way Brother makes it, they channel it out so it comes in the back. Comes in the back of the printer back here, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about clipping the cord. Okay, now with these things here, on any print, I always say, it's always good to assist the drawer hatch when you're closing it. So just kind of like push down on it rather than just forcing it, because you can see right now it won't close all the way. just because the printer is a little, older age. I don't know how old this is when it was printed. Made. It was, let's see. I'm trying to look. Usually I have a date on here as to when it was made. I don't really see it right now. Okay, so I couldn't tell you about that right now. But what the point I'm trying to get across is when you close it, just assist it a little with your hand here like that. This way you don't snap or break anything. Because if you look over here, a lot of the printers today are made with plastic. This is a plastic guide to hold it up. So you might want to make sure, and the thing in here where it rides on is plastic too. So you want to just be careful. When you're closing again, lift up and just give it a little assistance on it. Maybe if you can get your hand in, you can put like a little Vaseline in there just to help it out a little, to slide it down right. Okay, but hopefully you're not to open and close it like that. Okay, so here we go. Here again, we have the card readers for different ones. If you need to read the specs on this here, you could go to the website, and I'm going to show you the website where to download the software for this here to make the printer work. Now, if you do get the printer, folks, remember to install the driver software depending on what operating system you're using. For the simple reason, if you don't, you'll get a printer error, some kind of message saying that it won't be able to print or it won't be able to scan. I was trying to do that earlier, and I thought I had the driver software in there, and apparently it didn't, and it was giving me a little problem there. But don't let that discourage you from getting the printer or operating for it to operate properly. It will work, believe me. I sold enough Brother printers. I sold enough printers. I'm not saying I sold thousands of them, but I did sell enough of them where I've been around them long enough to know the functionality of them. And again, this printer, once you order the cartridges for it, you should have no problem with it. It's got the photo capture, copy, fax, and scan. It's an all-in-one. It doesn't have an auto document feed. As you can see, it's manual. Okay, and the glass is pretty clean on here. The back is nice and shiny, clean. Whenever I go sourcing for printers, I always try to source for good stuff, as clean as possible. I don't want to get stuff that's broken or pieces are missing. Occasionally, I might run into a printer like that where I picked it up, I tested it out in the store, but when I brought it home to test it out, they might have not been working properly. Maybe something was broken inside, that I didn't catch when I was in the thrift store. And then I would have to sell it for parts not working. I have done that in the past, but a long time ago, a while back. This is, like I said again, is not bad condition. It's pretty clean overall. The face on it's not bad. The sides are pretty clean on it from what I can see here, even though there's low lighting in here. It's showing bright on the screen, but it's low lighting in where I'm sitting here. It is pretty clean over here, considering the back of it. It's not bad over here as well. It's pretty clean. Okay. And I believe when you remove, if you got a paper jam, I think this here pops out like this, and you would remove it like that to get the paper jam out. I'm not sure if this is an auto duplexer in here. Usually when it's like that there, sometimes it's a duplexer. I don't know. Again, I don't know all the specs on it. I didn't get a chance to read it. I was very anxious to get this thing tested and make sure it works. And this way I can get it up on eBay and hopefully get it out to you guys if you're interested in it. Now, as I said earlier, if you buy this printer, you will need cartridges for it. And I'm going to go on eBay and I'm going to show you the cartridge you can pick up for it here. And they're very inexpensive, I'm sure. I have an HP 7520 printer I use, a PhotoSmart. And, you would think like, looking at that printer, it looks like a $400 or $500 printer, that it would require expensive cartridges. To be honest with you, for that printer, I bought cartridges. I believe I paid either $7 or $8 for them. And I got all 4 of them in there. So, and actually, I got 5. They gave me an extra black one in there too, cartridge. So I got 5 for that price. Here again, we're going to go over that as well. Now, again, I can't go over all the features. All the function lights work to copy, fax, and scan. This photo capture one here, I don't know. This one here doesn't light up. I don't think it's broken. I think it's supposed to be like that, as far as I know. But that's the way that works. You do have, again, a fax setup. You have to do the faxing. You have to set up. And the copy, of course, we all know what that's all about. All your function keys are here. Your search speed dial here. You got your stop, exit, your color, your black start, color start, your copy options, your menu setup, your fax resolution. Then you got all your you get your number dialing here for your faxing. Here you got your ink, hook, pause, redial, and you got your on/off button here. Okay, we're going to go without getting too much into it. I'm going to go in, show you the scanning. I'm going to screen share here. And I'll move this back up again. I'm going to screen share it. Okay, let me just move this just a little bit like that. Okay. So now over here, if you're inquiring, right, well, how am I going to get this thing to work? You would do is you would go to here and you would type in. I did this already at Google, but you would type in. I like to go right to Google thing here, and you would type in the Brother. This is what I would do. This is how I got to that website. I typed in Brother. I already have it downloaded here. And you would just do very basic Brother MFC-210C software download. You click on here. And then what you do is after you click on it, you do the search, of course. You want to go to this one right here. It says Support Brother MFC-210C. You click this on. It'll bring you to this window which we had up previously. Here you have your downloads. You got your frequent answer questions. You get your manuals. So if you want to print out manuals, you supported iOS supported operating system, and you have a picture of the printer that you are buying at this time. So what you would do is you click on Downloads. Now, my system is a Windows 10 64-bit operating system. It does recognize it because I'm going to prove it to you in a minute. I'm going to go into the setup and show you that my system is a Windows 10 and it does connect to it. It does recognize it in the printer driver display. Okay, so but if you have an older system, it goes down, I think, as far as well, here we get 203 Windows Server 32-bit, Windows 98. I never use these here. I always go by these. In the past, I've used Windows 98. ME I used Windows XP, but I think the 32-bit version when I had my older computer. I have used these here. Again, Windows Vista. What you see here is what I used right up to the current Windows 10. Okay, so what you would do is you would click on, and let's say you're using a Windows, let's say you're still using Windows XP, which is possible. People still use them. You would click on the search. You'll see over here full driver software package. Printer driver and scanner driver, printer driver and scanner driver for local connection. My recommendation, folks, is if you have a big enough hard drive, storage on your computer, I would definitely do the firmware update tool, right? I would definitely do the control center update tool because it's a software update file used to enhance correct functions with the control center, which is good to have. And I would definitely do this one, the printer driver and scanner, or if you don't want to go through different things, functionalities, you could just go for the full driver software package. You would click that on. It's a total of 156 megabytes. Okay, so that's something to consider. Now, if you're a person like me that likes to have manuals, I don't have a manual. There's no original packaging with this printer, so I don't have any manuals to give you with it. So what you could do is you would click over here to the left side, manuals. Usually they come up as PDF files. So you click on over here, user guide. Again, it's a PDF file. It's about 3.11 megabytes. And you would do is you download it like this. Okay. Now, once you get that to that stage, here's your printer will show up. It's going to show you another printer too. The two models, they're both the same. Basically, the information is the same on it. If you want it for your own records, you could probably print this out, a data purchase, even though it's a pre-owned one. You could say the data purchase for me, whatever, whoever. That's up to you, or you don't just leave it alone. You could probably register your product too. I had a printer I picked up, and I didn't buy it. Matter of fact, my HP PhotoSmart printer, I didn't buy that brand new. I bought that from a thrift store. It was in pretty good condition, and I was able to register it, believe it or not. So you may still be able to register the printer. You could try it. It's not going to hurt. So you got your customer service here. Now with Brother, for as far as I know, I have a Brother HL2240 laser printer. And as far as I understand, you still have phone support for the life of the printer as long as you own it. So, I mean, considering you would say, well, I didn't buy this brand new, but it is your printer now. So you should have no problem getting support for this printer. They have the phone numbers here to call up. I don't think it's going to be out of warranty. Out of warranty in the sense that you won't be able to use their software. Their service. So the customer service issue if you have to call them up for something. Okay, so now you keep going through all of this here, and you're going to go through all the disclosure, all the warranty information. You want to know about certain functions on your printer. Okay, so we're going to go through it. Here's a quick reference guide, sending black and white faxes, automatic transmission, and it'll tell you. Now, my thing is, folks, there's 200 pages in this book. Now, if you're a person like me, you say, well, I'm not, even if you have a laser printer, and it's supposed to be, laser is a little inexpensive than using color, of course. You can say, well, maybe I'll take a chance to print it out the 200 pages so I have a reference. Or you could probably go on eBay and most likely check and see if somebody has this manual. You could probably buy for like maybe a few bucks or whatever, depending on what they're selling it for. But if you're like me, I'm frugal with a lot of things. I like to get things and, try to work it to my advantage where I could save money. For example, let's say I only needed this quick reference guide, okay? And it's 3 or 4 pages. Now, here's the thing. And you got to look at it this way here. Now, over here, it might show a different number, right? For example, let me get something over here to talk about. Okay, let's go to how to load paper 114. I just want to show you something here, folks, so you don't get confused. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down here. They got a lot of index and glossary and everything else. So here's the introduction. So I say 200 pages a lot. Now, let's say, for example, you want to know how to reach a control panel. You want to know what all these function keys are, what they do. Okay. Now, when you look up here, and I know you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing because this is a screen share. This is page 22 of 200, but over here, it's going to show page 12. Okay. So don't go in and type 12. That's what it's going to display, but the actual picture, the actual pages on the PDF file are going to be 22. So let's say you want this page here, which is one of 2, and then here, 1 of 3, whatever, so on. Let's say you want these here. What you're going to do is you're going to go from, now you scroll down to the bottom. Let's say this is where it ends. Okay. So let's say that's the ending of it. So remember, it's 25 is the ending page. And the beginning page right here is 22. So what you would do is you would go to File, Print Preview, okay? Print Preview. Now, you don't want to click the whole thing because you'll be printing out, and then you can always cancel your printer. So what you would do is go to Print. Just remember those numbers, 22 to 25, okay? You go over here, all pages, not all, pages, and you would click over here. You would type in 22, right, to 25. That will print out just those specific pages that you're looking for. You don't have to print the whole book out. So don't think, oh man, I got to run the whole book out. I have to print the whole 200 pages. You don't have to. You print out specific pages of what you're looking for. I'm going to cancel because I don't really need this. This is not my printer. Okay, but that's how you would do that there. But again, if you just want to read it online, you could go in there. Like I said, you download the PDF file. You could have it there, and you could read it up here. You could read all the information you need. Anything you want to find out, it's there. Just like if you had a normal hard copy of the book. Okay. So anyway, without further ado with that part, I'm going to open another window because the other question will be as well, what about the cartridges? How much are these cartridges going to cost? I didn't price these, but if it's anything like the other printed cartridges I purchased in the past, let me just get over here. My computer is reading over here. All right, it's loading up. In the past, I only spent, like I said, $8, $10 in some of them. So again, what you do is when you go to eBay, you type in the model number, okay, which is 210C, and you would write ink cartridges, okay, ink cartridges, yeah. Oopsie, sorry, folks. Okay, so you would type that in there. And if they're anything like the other printer cartridges, this should be inexpensive. And I was right, pretty much. Here, you get a good deal here. With this guy's giving it pretty good. You get 4 for $4.79 with free shipping. Okay, this guy here for $7 and change. You're getting the 5 of them. He's giving you an extra tone of black cartridge, which is good. That's what I got when I bought my ink cartridge, my HP Photo Smart Printer. I got 5 of them like this for $7. So for a couple bucks more, you're getting an extra black toner cartridge. You might want to use this for a lot of heavy duty printing. Like, for example, if you're a person that prints a lot black and white, you might want to consider something like this here. Here's a 14 pack. Look how many cartridges you're getting. You get a lot of black ink. This is not even a bad deal. But that's if you're going to use it. That's if you're going to use these cartridges, these print cartridges. Heavy. You're going to do heavy output. Heavy color printing, whatever. Then I would go with something like this here. But anyway, that's what we got going on with that. But again, you're definitely going to need cartridges with these here. Okay. As a matter of fact, I do have print cartridges here. I just want to see something for curiosity, folks, because when I picked up a printer once before, I had these print cartridges here. I don't know. These might even be ones that might even fit this printer. Let's see. Matter of fact, you want, folks? These look like the same type in here. Look, I just want to show you. Look what I picked up this here. I don't know. You might even look at this. These look like the same ones that come with it, and they have ink in them. I could hear the ink in there. Let me just check something out, folks, because you might be lucky. You might not have to buy them. You know what? You're lucky. A matter of fact, I do. These cartridges, isn't that funny? I can include these cartridges right now with this printer if you decide to buy it. If you want, I can now. I'm going to add it to the. I'm going to put these into. I have to update my listing on my printer. I have to take a picture. You're going to get these 2 vacuum sealed ink cartridges. It's the. I'm not going to put them in the printer. They're the magenta and the blue. So that means if you could shop around, unless you want to you want to buy additional cartridges, all that leaves you is the yellow and black. Yeah, you would just need the yellow and black. So if you could search on the on eBay over here, and you could just get yellow and black, maybe you could just buy them single. You don't have to buy all of them. I didn't even realize that, folks. You know, I thought these kind of looked a little familiar when I looked at that there. I said, oh wow, that's what they are. I mean, I can install these in there, but I'd rather you do it. You know. But look at that. You lucked out. You're getting 2 included with this printer, 2 brand new, only 2 now, mind you, only 2 cartridges you're getting, the blue and the magenta. Okay, so all you would have to shop around for is the black and the yellow, and you might get them cheaper. I don't know if you could just buy I'm sure you could. Yeah, look, see here, you could buy them separate. Here's the black one. Like if you bought this for $3 for the same, this is for the same printer. You could see here for $3 and change. And you would need the yellow. Now, if you can get the yellow for free, if you can get here you go. Here's the yellow. Okay, so now you can get the yellow. Buy one here. You buy one yellow one, and you buy the black, and you're all good to go right here. See? So I'm including these brand new vacuum sealed. I mean, I know you're probably saying the expiration dates on them. I can't really see the expiration date, but as far as I could feel in that, there's ink in there. Whoopsie. There's ink in there as far as I could see. So at least you're getting, and these are vacuum sealed. I can't see them drying. Look at the way this thing is all shriveled up. Okay. Anyway, so all right, so you lucked out with that, folks. And you know what? I was debating on selling these here separately, but now being I'm selling the printer, so now you're getting that. You get 2 brand new cartridges, a new USB cable. Okay. Now, the only thing I could do with this here right now, folks, is to show you that the printer does scan. And I'm going to take you to that scan feature. And first off, I just want to show you one thing before we get into that stage. I want to show you the operating system just to prove it to you guys that it is on the operating system I'm stating it's on. Okay, here's, I clicked on system. As you could see, it's Windows 10 Home Edition. Okay. Here it is over here, 64-bit operating system. I have a 64-bit operating system. Okay, I don't know what your computer might have. It may be the same thing. Here you can see it says right here, Windows Edition, Windows Home. Okay, so it does acknowledge it. You can see right here, Windows 10. I have an HP Pavilion. Now we go back. Well, actually, I can close this window. Now we're going to open up the other window, and it's going to show you that it connected. Here it is. Now, if you want to start from scratch, in case you're wondering, well, how I got to this, some people may not know how to get to it, so I'm going to do it anyway. You go over here to the little icon there. You click on Control Panel. Another window pops up. It says Devices and Printers. You click that on. Here you see it has the printer right here. MFC-210 USB connection. I'm going to right-click it. And I'm going to start a scan. Now, first, before I start it, I want to show you what I'm doing here. See this here? This is no smoke and mirrors, folks. See this here? This is the color thing you're going to see. I'm going to move my thing down here so you can see everything live. I want you guys to see as the buys. I know people might say this guy goes to the extremes, but I want to show this to you guys. I'm going to put it in this way, face down. Close it up. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to the start scan. You could also do preview, but I'll do it. I don't know if I could do the preview. I could probably do the preview too. Let's see. All right. We'll do the printer. I don't know if you could hear that, folks. Now look at that. That's scanning it. Look at that. See how fast it did? Pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty quick, I have to honestly say. Okay. Now, if you want to scan it to see the copy bigger, now you'll go scanning the page. Okay. Just give it a little time, folks. I guess it's still processing there. I hear it making noise in the background. You can see it on the screen. You're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, I'm sure, I hope. Okay. And then I think after this, folks, I'm going to wrap it up. Then the decision is up to you whether you want to buy this printer or not. Just remember, I'm so happy that I found that these cartridges just happened to work out for this printer. I really am, because I was debating on selling them separately. But heck, I could throw it in, give you even a better deal, you know, a little better deal. At least you're getting 2 brand new cartridges. Think about it. You're getting 2 brand new cartridges, right? 2 brand new cartridges you're getting, right? Can't beat that. They're heat vacuum packed, so you know they couldn't have dried out. They dried out. I like them how they dried out. You're getting a brand new USB cable, okay? So you're getting that deal with it. So just keep that in mind. Okay, now we go over here. We're going to do next. We're going to import. I use Microsoft Picture Express, so you're going to probably see that pop up. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's what I'm using to view my pictures. But I just want to do this here just to show you guys. And there you go, folks. There you go. Oh, let me just take it out to show you. It's the same thing. There you go. Not bad. I think it works really good. Okay. And I think if you get this printer, I think you're going to be very happy with it. That's basically all I could tell you about it, folks. The rest is up to you as to whether you want to, you know, buy this printer or not. I offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on the items I sell. So if you get this printer, I'm just going to make this bigger now. I think we did enough screen sharing here. If you do buy this printer from me, you don't have to worry about it. I offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on it. I really can't tell you much about it otherwise, you know, like as far as overall, you know, the other functionalities, you'd have to read up on it in the manual. Like I said, if you want to do your research prior to buying this here, you know, you could go up online and type in, you know, Brother MFC-210C, read up on it, all the functionality. If I get a little thing, if I could put it in my description, I'll do it. But I know sometimes it can be very laborious and tedious. I can't see a potential buyer reading the whole thing, but there are people like that. I'm one. I will go through verbatim and look at everything that's being listed in that description to make sure I know what I'm getting. I want you to be happy with this printer if you do get it. Like I said, again, it is a good printer. It's made well. I mean, it's considered, even it's a plastic printer, but outside of the little flaws it has on here, as I stated earlier, it has, like I said, a little fade mark over here and a little scratch mark over here. And when you can't see because the glare is coming in and it's kind of like distorting it. It makes it look, in the video, it looks perfect. And it is a considered clean printer. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, it's masking these things here. Like I said, you got a little scratch mark up here and you got a fade mark over here, as far as I can see, and you got a little marking on top of here. Okay. You will need to install the cartridges. Okay. You will need to install the cartridge in here in order to perform the other functionality. You're going to be responsible for setting up your fax and function, you know, that stuff there. That's your responsibility. I mean, I don't preset this stuff. I believe once you pull the plug, everything gets out of whack anyway. I don't think you can still do it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't go to that extreme as far as that part goes. It is a nice printer. It's clean. It's pretty clean inside and out. Like I said, when I go sourcing for printers, I always try to get stuff that's going to be, you know, in good condition, you know. And when you get it, you don't want to have a sight for sore eyes too. You don't want to go look at something that, you know, might have a crack on it, stuff like that. First of all, I wouldn't even buy a printer like that. Okay, I don't buy printers that like in those conditions. I'm not one of these type of people that buy those type of printers. I mean, you know, occasionally I might come across something that you might say, well, you know, I'll buy it for parts and I put it in there. But that's basically what I can tell you about this printer, folks. It's a good printer. If you're interested in it, if you need any additional information, please contact me at rjpasini@verizon.net, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I hope this video helped. And again, folks, not to keep throwing it up there, but remember, you're getting a brand new USB cable that comes with it. And I just happened to have this box. You know, when I went sourcing the last time, these came with a different printer, and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna. Of course, I wasn't gonna throw them out, but I was gonna hold on to it. I said, you never know, something may come up where I might need them. And lo and behold, here it is. It came up with this. It came for this printer. What a good thing, you know. I wish I had the whole box in there. I wish I had the whole kit, but apparently not. I'm gonna include this box that's used for reference, but at least you got two. And again, all you need to do is just buy the yellow and the black, and you're pretty much good to go. But these are vacuum sealed. You look, they're shrinked in there. I mean, yeah, as far as I know, they have ink in them. Yeah. As far as I know, they got ink in them. If they dried out, I'd like to know how they dried out. But yeah, I can see the ink flying around in there. So yeah, I just want to make sure. But then you guys getting might say, hey, you said these were full. Well, they're shrink wrapped, so they were never opened. So I'm assuming they're good there. So look, what do you got to lose? You're getting them for free, right? So I mean, if you get them, all you got to do is just to say buy the yellow and the black, and I will include it in there. Okay, folks. Thanks again for stopping by. I'm sorry for rambling on here. I thought I was going to make this a lot shorter and sweeter, but apparently not. It didn't work out that way. If you like what I do with these videos and you want to be informed of every time I make new videos or I'm offering new items to be listed on eBay, I do sneak peek videos, demo videos, and intro videos. This was a demo video for the Brother MFC-210C. If you like what I do with these videos and you think they are helpful to you in making a buying decision, as far as like, you know, you feel more, how can I say, you feel more comfortable with it, you know, like, you know, buying from me, then give it a thumbs up, you know. I appreciate all that there. If you have any comments, if you like, you know, what I do with this here, you want to leave a comment, tell me, hey, Rich, that's nice that you did a video like that. I'm sure there might be other guys that do that stuff, that do make videos. I'm trying to close. I keep getting these notifications, folks. That make videos like that, demo videos. I don't know of any except myself. I have quite a few out there where I do demo videos and even intro videos on certain things. I also did one yesterday on a Keurig coffee maker. So that was a live one there. I had to shoot it with my digital camera because I have to be near the, you know, the area where to pour the water in there and show on. I can't do it on my desk here. But anyway, thanks again for stopping by, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me at rjpasini@verizon.net. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. Take care. Bye now.